Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my March TBR. I feel like January was so slow. February flew by, and I'm already making my March TBR. I am filming this a little early because I will be out of town. I am going to Music City with the Bells in Nashville. I'm going to be seeing Tori from Novel Life and Sam from Sam Reads a Little, and I'm so excited to spend the weekend with them and meet some of my favorite authors, including Gianna Darling. I'm gonna be one hot mess this weekend seeing one of my absolute favorite authors, but I can't wait. So I have to pre-film a lot right now, so I'm filming my TBR today. It's the 19th. I normally don't pre-film this early, but I am. So I have lots to get through. Very ambitious. We'll see what my reading mood is. But the first book, of course, is Historical Hellions. We were reading Knight in Shining Armor by Jude Devereaux. This one I thought was time traveling, and yes, she's at a tombstone and he appears. He died in 1564, but it is 1988. I don't know. I thought this was historical. I don't know if they go back. I don't know what time. I don't know. People love this, but then also people hate it. So I'm very excited to read this for Historical Hellions. Check out our Instagram to see when our live show will be. It's way too early to talk about Ravished by Romance. Lacey and I have not even picked the book yet, so I'll be reading the Ravished by Romance pick with the book club with Lacey. Check out that Instagram for that book when we decide what to read. I do have 3 historicals on my list. I want to get to some older historicals that I haven't gotten to yet because I haven't been reading as many as I want to so far because I've just been reading a lot of indie dark romances. But one I definitely am reading is The Viscount Who Loved Me. This one I've already read before, but me and a bunch of friends are doing a live show on my channel a week before the airing of Bridgerton season 2. We're going to reread the second book and chat about it and what we think the show's going to show. So I'm super excited. We have the OG Step Back. This one wasn't my favorite, but I'm interested to see how I feel about it after a year later reading it. So this is definitely one I have to read. I also really want to get to Shelley Thacker's Backlist. So this one is Hearts Run Wild. I actually started it. Oh, I've been looking for this bookmark everywhere. It's my Bryson Hunt bookmark. It's been in this book, so I got 30 pages into it last year, and I was really liking it. He's a pirate, and they meet in jail. So I was really enjoying those first 30 pages, but then I had other things to read and I never got around to it. So I'm gonna have to reread those 30 pages. So I'm gonna take that out because I've been looking for that bookmark everywhere. Anyways, then I just want to get to this book by now. Like, I need to. It's Ransom by Julie Garwood. I love The Secret so much, and I'm gonna love this too. And I heard there's 2 love stories in here, but it's so long, and I'm like, I don't have time to read long books, but I have a bazillion long books on this list that I want to read. So this one I definitely want to get to because I've just been craving a good old historical romance. I'm in that phase again. January, February, I was like, give me all the dark romance. Now I'm back, like, give me all the historicals. So I do, though, gonna put a little pause on my reading. So this came out, and I have to avoid spoilers because there's no way I can read this yet because I have a reading vlog that I'm finishing up and I have to do my members only reading vlog, so I have a lot of reading to do. But I realized when this came out, I need to reread this book. I don't remember anything. I remember like big plot points, but like the intricacies of the fantasy world and the politics, I'm really fuzzy on because I read this in March of 2020. I didn't realize it had been 2 years since I read this book, and I need to reread it. Also, do you prefer Bible pages or normal pages? Because these are the same page length, but I kind of like the Bible pages. I feel like I like this better, and people are complaining. They're like, why does this happen? It's because I use thicker pages on this book, and this one looks so much longer, but they're the same size. But I'm super excited to read book 2. I absolutely love this book. I love fantasy romance, and so I was obsessed with this book, and like it put me like in an angel romance phase, but they're 800 pages. So I do have spring break. I don't think I mentioned that. The last week of March is spring break. I took the Friday of spring break off, the Friday before, because that's when Bridgerton drops. And you know I'm going to watch it the entire day. So like last time Bridgerton season 1 came out on Christmas, so I wasn't working, but I'm going to be watching Bridgerton the Friday, and then I have the entire week off, so I might just, but I don't know if I want to wait a month before I can get to these. So those are on my TBR. I also have some Mafia romances next. I've been putting these on so many TBRs, but I really want to get to this series by Siobhan Davis. Yes, that's the last name. These are Mafia romances. I'm pretty sure this is someone that she knew. Yeah, it was her teen crush, and now he's a ruthless killer, and then this is a second chance. And my friend Brittany from Brit's Books really loved the first one, and so I feel like I'm gonna really like these, and I want to try out some new indie authors. That was my goal this year, so I really want want to read these. Hopefully I can get to them. And then my goal is to get through 2 more Sophie Lark books. So I want to get through Savage Lover and Broken Vow. I just need to read her entire backlist, and it's going to take me a while, but if I do 2 books a month, I might finish by the end of the year. Yeah, I might. So hopefully I enjoy these 2. I'm really excited. So I definitely might do if you want a Mafia romance vlog, let me know and I'll see what I can do. And then I really want to read I'm Not So Over You by Kosoko Jackson. If you notice, have not been reading a lot of traditionally published romances because I'm just not interested, but I am really excited for this one. First off, the cover is so pretty. It's a second chance romance, so it's about a journalist and his ex-boyfriend. So his ex-boyfriend texts him saying, I need to talk to you. He thinks he's going to apologize for breaking up, but no, they need to fake date for his parents who are in town, and then they get roped into going to a wedding together. So it's exes who have to fake date and pretend to still be together. This sounds so good, and I have really high expectations and hopes for it, so I hope I really enjoy this one. Okay, the rest are all on either Kindle Unlimited or audio. So the first one is Weight of Regret by KK Allen. I don't know too much about this, but I think it's like wilderness grumpy hero, and I really want to read some more KK Allen books. I did also pre-order a book from her from the signing I'm going to, so because I get to see her, and this one I'm really excited for. If she has copies, then I might just get them while I'm there or just order it now. I don't know. But I have Kindle Unlimited, so I need to stop ordering books that I know I can read on Kindle Unlimited, see if I like them, and then buy them. So this one sounds super cute, just like all the tropes she listed. I was like, that sounds perfect, so I'm excited to read this. Always Been You by QB Tyler comes out. Now I don't know if I'll have an arc of it late February or early March, because I think it comes out like first week of March. So this one is a step-sibling romance, and I'm super excited. I decided to not read the novella first because I think this is just the novella plus the rest of the story, so it'd just be like rereading it, and I was like, I don't want to just like read that and not have the rest and then read the rest later, so I'm just gonna wait for this whole experience. I'm super excited. I love QB, I love her books, and I'm getting an arc, so definitely need to prioritize this one. Then I really want to read Thin Ice by Cassie Mint. I'm pretty sure Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings is the first person I heard talk about this, but I know Tori from Novel Life also talked about it, and it is a figure skating novella with a figure skater and her coach. Like, I need to try Cassie Mint because everybody loves her, and it just sounds like everything I would love. I've been watching so much Olympics. I love the Olympics. I love watching the Olympics. I'm thriving when they're on. Like, that's all I watch every night, so I'm definitely in the mood for this. Then another super popular one right now is Mafia Mistress, and I've been seeing this duet everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's a duet. I mean, there's 2 books out, so I don't know if there's gonna be another one, but the covers are really pretty. They're mafia romances. That's all I know about the synopsis. I don't want to know too much more about the synopsis, so I've seen a lot of my friends from TikTok reading it, and I know Christy from Christy Reads a Lot read this, and she enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed the first one more, though, so I really want to read these. Peer pressure, everyone's reading them and loving them, so that's why. The next one is Because of Tori from Novel Life. That's 5 Rounds by Nikki Castle. Again, I've been seeing a lot of TikTok friends read this. Tori read it, loved it, and I know Christy read it and really enjoyed it, and this one is an MMA romance. So again, don't know the specifics of the plots. I don't want to know too much about these 2, so this one has 2 books out as well, and I think it's the author's first 2 books as well, so the fact that they're getting so hyped, I'm excited for that. I did not get to The Wrong Heart by Jennifer Hartman last month, so this one is definitely at the top of my TBR. This one, I believe, like, it was her husband died and his heart went to someone and she tracks that person down. I'm pretty sure that's the synopsis. If I got that completely wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm excited to read this book. I love Jennifer Hartman. I need to read more of her books, and I know Lotus is really good too, but if I can squeeze that in, maybe I'll read that as well. The Cask by Danielle Allen. I read Business Casual last month. I'm obsessed, so I still want to get through Danielle Allen's backlist, and this is one of hers that is inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, and I've been meaning to read more of them. So there's like a whole series of Edgar Allan Poe inspired stuff, and I want to get to them, so this one is the one I think I'm going to start with. It's a revenge story, which was, I think it's based on The Cask of Amontillado, which is definitely a revenge story, but I think she falls for the man she wants revenge on. Like, these plots sound so good. I'm also thinking of reading Electric Idol by Katie Robert. I wasn't the biggest fan of Neon Gods, but this one is a different mythology retelling because I just feel like Hades and Persephone's is just too good that no one can serve it justice, I feel like, so I didn't love Neon Gods. This one, though, I don't remember who it is, but I know I've heard, I think, good things, and the heroine's plus size, so I'm excited to see what happens in this book and if I like it better, and if not, I'll just like stop the series, but I want to read this and try it and see. I also have an audio of When You Wish Upon a Duke by Charis Michaels. I finally found the audio for this. I love the first one, and this one, I believe, one of them's like a tour guide. It's like Peter Pan retelling, and he desperately needs a tour guide. So he's rescuing his cousin from Nordic pirates. Sounds really fun. I'm excited to read this one. I also have the audiobook of The Outlaw and the Lady by Lorraine Heath. I literally, like 20 minutes ago, just got done with my interview with her and Tori and had so much fun talking to her, and I need to get to her backlist, especially her Texas series. So she has a couple that take place in Texas that are like with cowboys and stuff. She's kidnapped by Lee Raven. She's angry but captivated. So he's an outlaw, and I guess like the crimes that he's committed have been to protect his family, and she knows they can never be together. I did not know this was a kidnapping romance, and now I'm 10 times more excited to read it. So I'm pretty sure I have this one as a paperback. Maybe not. No, I have a different cowboy one. I need to continue collecting her paperbacks, but this one, I'm excited to read more from her backlist, and I just love her romances so much, so I can't wait to get this one. I also started an Audible account. I found 3-month free trial, so if you check out their website, I was looking at a book, and it was like, try Audible Plus for 3 months for free, so I was like, sure. And so it includes their Audible Plus catalog, which has some Audible exclusive stuff. So it had Sunset Springs by Case and Callender. I really enjoyed the Case and Callender book that I read, and this one's an adult romance. So this one says that Charlie has no choice but to leave New York and live with his mom in the conservative hometown of Sunset Springs. And he's one of the few black residents and the only trans person in town. It's his first time back since he's transitioned, and he doesn't expect Jackson, who is the brooding yet beloved football star from their high school, and he's an outsider because he came out as gay, and so I think that they connect, and I'm assuming it's a romance and fall in love based on the cover, so I'm really excited. It's a novella. It's like a 2-hour audiobook, so I just want to give it a try, and since it's on Audible Plus, I decided to download it. Then I want to read Eastern Lights by Brittany C. Cherry. I'm trying to get through more of her backlist, and this one is, she like meets a guy, and I'm pretty sure they have a one-night stand, and 2 years later she's given the opportunity to be a editor at a magazine, and she needs to nail an interview with New York's finest bachelor. And who else is he but the man she had a one-night stand with 2 years ago? So that sounds fun. And then it says the only problem with her growing feelings for him is she was set to marry his new business partner. So I don't know if like her ex is someone he's super close with. I don't know, but sounds dramatic, and I'm excited to get to the second book in this series. Then the last two are best friend's dad romances, because that's just what I want. So we have Dear Mr. Black by Shanora Williams. This one I started on audio, but then my audio ran out, so I had to return it. Like the time ran out, so I had to return it, but I remember enjoying it from what I've read so far, and I'm pretty sure he lost his wife, and she was like around all the time, and they're gonna get together. I also have Cherry Bomb, which I meant to read last month and didn't get around to it, by Carmel Rhodes. This one is another best friend's dad romance, and that's really all I know about it, but I know QB Tyler sang Carmel Rhodes' praises when I interviewed her, so I'm excited to read something by Carmel Rhodes and check out her backlist. And those are the romances I want to read in March. Let me know what you guys want to read and what you're excited for me to read. If you have any vlog recommendations, requests you have for me, let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.